Hello, everyone.
Yes. Okay, keep your voice down.
Welcome to a more laid-back discussion video. This time, we'll be discussing impossible DLC for Super Mario Odyssey. There's quite a few ideas as I have. There's quite a few ideas I've got from other people. But either way,
this will be in parts.
This will be in 2 parts.
Yeah, this will be.
To be more specific, this video will be
2 halves.
This video won't be in half, but we're going to be releasing more separate, unique Kingdom DLC ideas.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm gonna say here that, and I know that the likelihood of any of these happening does not affect my opinion of them. This is purely speculation, and I don't really expect any of these to become true, even though it would be amazing if they did. So, yeah.
So,
my first DLC topic, let's start off pretty simple. Super Luigi Odyssey.
I know, we all know, Nintendo's not gonna use Luigi as an online mode.
Yeah, so maybe he'll really use a playable version. I was in the okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, come on.
A playable version of Luigi with his physics, and maybe an entirely new set of 880 moons.
Since when you think about it, some would be
way too easy or way too difficult. There are moves that would be way too easy, like the Koopa races. And then there's moves that would be way too difficult. Like, for example, Breakdown Road Final Challenge.
Yeah, Breakdown, Vanishing Road Rush would be
easy in some ways and harder in other ways. What I'm saying is that some of the moons wouldn't exactly mesh well with Luigi being in the game.
Yeah.
And also new outfits. I mean, they're definitely not gonna keep the Luigi outfit in there. Maybe they'll exchange that for a Mario outfit. That'd be kind of funny.
And hell, you could even have a polygonal Luigi.
Yeah, in the style of 64. That would be really cool.
Well, yeah.
And as for, and what I mean that Luigi either, and also, would that mean that given and that Tiara, the Bonitor counterpart to each Mario's love interest, is actually the sibling of Cappy, Mario's Bonitor counterpart.
So
does that mean that Luigi's counterpart would be Cappy has a boyfriend? Anyways, he's moving on from Luigi Odyssey. Since there's not really too much to discuss left here.
This is, I guess, the expansion and the expansions.
These next 3 all focus on very similar topics. Porting the entirety of past Mario games into Odyssey. Now this is where things become very far-fetched. The 3 games in particular, well, we'll go over them as they come. First, let's go over probably the easiest one to implement, and the castle renovation.
And what is that?
It ports the entire layout of Super Mario 64 Castle and all into Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
With all 15 courses returning, and plus the Bowser levels.
Yeah.
And then some. So, there's just so many different course ideas here.
And plus, think about the potential captures.
So you can capture a Chuckya to grab a box to throw through a target to get a moon.
Capture a bomb.
Capture a bomb and on tall mountain. And have to climb. I'm a little bit up the mountain before it explodes to blow up a wall.
Capture that annoying fucking monkey.
You could even. Now the monkey would probably work like. The monkey would probably still steal Cappy if those torpedoes can do it. Then I'm sure. Or the monkey could grab him just as easily.
You can also. Capturing. How about capturing? About being able to capture a womp.
Yeah, maybe you could capture a womp to smash down on a switch.
or what?
Yeah.
The spiders.
Or maybe you can capture a water sprite for a taking notes challenge. So overall, there's
a lot of potential.
A lot of potential for stuff here. Here, and just thinking about it hypes me up. But other than that, but after Super Mario 64 or expansion, and that's all I have to say for that one.
The other one,
the next expansion to talk about is the Tropical Vacation expansion.
You could guess what this is.
Yep, porting kind of the same topic, except you're porting the entirety of Super Mario Sunshine's worlds.
Yeah, that's 7 of them.
All 7 of them.
I mean, including Delfino.
Including Delfino Plaza itself. Thinking about this would probably actually be easier to implement. Then again, there's a lot more extra challenge areas in Sunshine.
Yeah.
And so, it can really go either way. Also, well, that would give us an excuse to have Bowser Jr. in the game.
Yeah. By the way, Nintendo revealed the Sunshine outfit.
Revealed the Sunshine Resort outfit as
the completion bonus outfit.
The completion bonus outfit in the game. Possibly maybe this will. Pre-release Isle Delfino was shown on the world map.
Which it's not even in the game.
Despite not being in the game.
Hell, you even have the Gushin.
And the Gushin works almost identical to the Flood. So perhaps Delfino Island could be mainly populated by Gushins.
Yeah.
And that you can use to get around out in place of Flood.
Yeah, and obviously the moons would look like...
Heck, and maybe Yoshi would get to eat a fruit that makes him behave like he does in Sunshine.
You mean in regurgitate...
Yeah, maybe there could be a special... Maybe Yoshi could appear and there's a special fruit that lets him regurgitate all over. That sounds really gross, but let's just move on from that.
But overall, all this would be really cool.
And also... just replace the blue coin. And also, the regional coins could instead be shaped like normal coins except blue.
Yeah.
And you can use them to buy shine sprites instead of outfit.
Yeah, 100. 100 blue coins.
There would be probably more than 100. There would be like
240.
240 blue coins.
The exact amount.
Yeah, and maybe some of them could be used to buy. I think other things. There'd be just enough to buy out. It's in decorations, along with all possible or blue coin moons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also applying to this and the Super Mario 64 DLC, they could easily just switch out some of the shines or stars and put moons in their place.
Yeah.
Maybe those would work as story moons.
Yeah. And then there's the then this is actually where the whole expansion idea came from. I've seen it came from this is a response. Is essentially a response
to
the 3D World one.
To everyone's asking for a certain Wii U game to be ported to the Switch. A Super Mario 3D World expansion. I don't know how this would work, but I'm assuming it would work something like this. There'd be you'd have an overworld, And scattered throughout it, there would be several pipes that took you to new levels.
Fuck me, all 12 worlds.
Yeah. And I'm assuming they've replaced the flagpoles and... I'm assuming the flagpoles and green stars and stamps would all be replaced to the moon.
Yeah.
So there'd be at least 5 moons per area.
Yeah.
Possibly even more.
Yeah, I guess you decided to leave the galaxy out of this.
Yeah, Galaxy's physics are so different from Odyssey.
Yeah, very different.
Especially in terms of the gravity gimmicks. That I'm not sure it would port or as well as some of these others.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it was a have gone over. It would work wonderfully. Also, can we talk about some potential captures for the 3D world expansion?
We got.
You could capture a.
Those ants.
You can capture an ant trooper to walk up walls. We're going to walk up specific walls. You could capture her wall. Or you could no. All right. Oh, you could capture those. What are they called?
What? The wallops.
The wallops. Those are eggs on them though. So and those are the walleyes you're thinking of. Wallops don't appear in 3D world. Yeah. Maybe you could capture the bad poles to allowing you to lead a gang of them. Or even they could even let you capture some more. Okay, there's a few. There's a lot of enemies I'm forgetting about here. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, but I'm sure there's plenty more capture ideas that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head.
I mean, fuck me, if a Typho can be...
and plus, there's already some existing captures, like Goombas, of course, or some Typhoos.
Hey, don't forget they also have the Goombas.
Yeah, also they could add incapturable Koopas. That lets you retreat into your shell and perform the maneuver and perform the shell slide from 3D world.
Most importantly, you can capture a Magic Koopa.
Yes, I want to capture a Magic Koopa and more aim a warp placement and fire. And switch into first person and shoot magic beams at things. That would be so cool.
Magic Koopas were for some reason left out of Odyssey.
Yeah. It's so sad that Magic Koopas were left out of Odyssey. I would have loved to capture one.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus, did you forget that 3D World had the spin jump?
Oh yeah.
It brought back the spin jump.
The same one you could do in Odyssey.
And Sunshine in Odyssey.
Also, Sunshine and 3D World also share the spin jump maneuver from Odyssey.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that would be. So that would be pour over fairly smoothly.
Yeah. That's about all you have to say about overall a really great idea.
Yeah.
And
as for my final world idea,
this is a real fucking stretch.
This one's a crazy stretch, but I believe that it might be possible for there to be a harder moon level than the darker side. The darkest side, if you will.
It will require you to have...
I will require you to have 999 moons. You know, they probably have to expand the moon counter.
Yeah.
Or to compensate all these moons.
Yeah.
And then... I'm going to say it will require about 1,000 moons.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Doing this would unlock the darkest side. A level that incorporates every capturable enemy. Along with... incorporates every capturable enemy. Maybe some from the DLC too. Several... a hidden moon in each section. Mm-hmm. An extremely tight platforming, obscure location obscure moons, and maybe even its own regional coins, presumably shaped like shaped like 3D skulls.
Wow.
And the darkest side would and at the end you'd fight a boss gauntlet of composed of fakes of the bosses you fought before. And maybe even a real rematch with the Brutals and Madame Brood.
Yeah.
Consider you having to fight Madame Brood and Robo Brood at the same time.
Yeah.
Now that would be super cool.
And then an even harder Bowser.
And then an even harder version of Bowser.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. And that would be amazing.
So I'm trying to do that with the invisible cap.
And it would end off with you running down a long hallway and running down a long hallway with everyone you've met along your journey. You jumping on the sidelines and congratulating you. With Peach and Tiara waiting at the end, and with the moon, and you talk to Peach, and she gives you a multi-moon.
All right.
So yeah.
And that's your idea.
And that is my idea and those have been my ideas for Super Mario Odyssey DLC.
Ooh.
And that being said, I've had plenty of fun coming up with these. We'll be sure to release separate fan-made kingdom ideas in the future. So be on the lookout for those.
Either way, I'm Nozaran.
And I am Ray.
Bonjour.
And bonjour, or my lovely viewers.